What's going on, guys? It's Captain Multiverse, and I'm joined once again by my movie compatriot, my long friend, more than friend. Sorry, that was just a joke for the camera. It was a joke for the camera. No, she is more than friend. She's a movie friend, but she is the girlfriend. See, that was a meme. It was a joke because of it was only meant to do that because of the movie joke. But yeah. That's why I said that. But yes, my girlfriend Rebecca, we've been going, I call her a movie friend because, you take your friend, I've been looking for someone to take to the movies for a long time, and I've been taking her to several this year, so that's what I mean by friend. But yes.
He says friend.
I was teasing. She knows I like to joke, but she is far more than a friend in every way possible.
So
I say. So guys, we just came back from the earliest screening. I'm going to go to the actual premiere in I guess LA or wherever they shot it. I don't remember. This is pretty much the earliest you can see Scream 7. So yes. So before we get into the full review, we should kind of talk about, if you guys don't know, this movie's kind of been through hell because the original version of this movie was supposed to include Melissa and Jenna Ortega, and then so Melissa got fired for political reasons, we'll call it. So I don't want to dive too deep into it. But you guys know. If you know, you know. And Jenna Ortega, whom this one is not a very big, Becca is not a very big fan of Jenna Ortega in the Scream movies.
Hey, only in the Scream movies.
I said only the Scream movies. In the Scream movies, she's not a big fan.
No.
But that's okay. So as we say in this community, she gone. She gone, just like Kathleen Kennedy. She gone, she gone. And there was actually a song called that at one point. But overall, so they scrapped those two and they said, in favor of nostalgia, let's go back to the beginning.
Very beginning.
The very beginning, where it all began. With old faces, new faces, and some old
unexpected
but new
faces.
And unexpected faces. But the big question is, guys, you might be asking yourself as we head into this review, we're here not only to give you our thoughts on the movie, but we're here to unmask all the truth of everything. Because this is, once again, Stab 7, a.k.a. Scream 7.
That is true. However, there was not a stab movie on this one.
I know. I just had to make the joke because that was funny.
It's very valid.
So, yes. So, we'll start with the plot a little bit and getting into it. Now, I've decided that we're not going to go full spoilers. We're not going to reveal the killer here. We are going to talk about the details that you've seen from the trailer, and we'll talk a little bit. The only plot details we'll talk about outside of the trailer are character names. We might reference a certain character, but we will at no point when we talk about the review, at no point reveal said killer of the movie, because that ruins the fun. But if you watch our ranking video, which is next, then we will be going balls to the wall, buck wild, spoilers. So yes. So Rebecca.
To be fair on plot, it's pretty much the same as the rest of them.
Yes. So guys, the plot of Scream 7 is, damn, Sydney's not dead yet.
It's oh god, I got a beef with her. She fucked up my life. Let's get rid of her.
Yep. So yes, it is the same. This is a fresh reboot, we'll call it, because if you watch the last two movies, it's a whole new, different story with new characters. But to be fair, I did enjoy Melissa. The sisters thing wasn't the greatest. I mean, so it was and I think the worst thing is the ghost faces in those two movies were really lame. Yeah. So it's nice that that here we get to.
I don't even remember from those two movies.
I just remember I just chuckled in the movie when they're showing. I just chuckled in the movie when they showed the from the trailer, the scene where they show them the couple checking out the house.
Yeah.
I just chuckled whenever I heard, this is where Amber got burned alive. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that one. I hated that damn bitch.
I said roasted.
Yeah, roasted too. She was roasted, very toasted.
Yeah.
So roasted, very toasted. So so this movie is, much as you would expect, Sydney is back. And once again, Ghostface is coming after her.
Yep.
Oh gosh. But wait. Is there one Ghostface? Is there two Ghostface? Or how many damn Ghostfaces are in this movie? I don't even know. I don't even know if I can say.
However, we do have an added bonus on this one. She now has a 17-year-old daughter.
Yes. So the added on is we have Sydney is now married with a kid.
Three
in
kids,
this,
technically.
3 kids, but you only see one really throughout the course of the movie. Like, you see the other ones, but they're over a video time FaceTime call.
Yeah.
But it's more focused on Sydney and her daughter. And her daughter's name is Tatum. I do not remember the actress that portrays Tatum, but...
Rose McGowan.
Oh, that's her name? Okay, so... What did you think? Let's go through the characters real quick.
Wait. Are you talking about this current Tatum or the old Tatum?
The new Tatum.
Oh, that's, I'm sorry. I do not remember her name either.
Okay, well that's fine.
My bad. The old Tatum was
so new actress, is the daughter, and so she names her Tatum because of her friend that died. And so that's the whole thing, there. So, yes, you get a little bit of seeing what it's like for Sydney to be a mother. Sydney also goes through her lethal weapon strides in this movie, where she sees Ghostface and she's like, not again. Fucking A, really? I've been through this. I am a mother.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit. I'm over it. And I honestly feel bad for her. But that's the thing I'll give this Ghostface, this Scream movie. I said Ghostface. That's crazy. Ghostface having his own movie. What? No.
Well, by technicality, he does. He has 7 of them.
Yeah, that's true. By technicality, he does have his own movie. If only he was recurring the same killer every single time. If it was like Stumacher every movie, it'd be one thing. But like, damn. Or it was Billy Loomis every movie. Like
or both.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
All of them. But so in general, like, overall, you know, it's basically like that attitude of like, I'm a mother, I'm trying to protect my daughter. But she thinks by protecting her daughter, her way of protecting her daughter is to keep her as far away from her trauma as possible.
Hey, she wrote a book called Out of the Darkness. She kept her daughter very much in the darkness.
Yes, she did keep her... Hello, darkness, my old friends. I'm coming to talk to you again. Like, yeah, it's very much that kind of thing.
Yes.
But, yes, so Sydney's past, we see this in multiple movie tropes of all time. The past has come back to haunt her once again. And not in the way that you would think.
No.
But, so I guess the best way is, so what we're going to try and tiptoe around this as much. So, yes, all I can tell you is there are Ghostface in this movie.
Yes.
They do killing.
There are 3.
There are 3. 3 Ghostface. They do brutal killing. And you might be asking, since we can't talk about it because he was announced for the movie, I will tell you. I will not reveal how it happens. Stumacher does play a role in the movie. Matthew Lillard is the best part of the damn movie, even though he's not in every scene. But when he's on screen, fucking Matthew Lillard, baby.
Yes.
Oh my god. I can't wait for him to be in Daredevil this year. I can't wait for the next 5 Nights at Freddy because he's going to be the center stage.
Yes.
So love me some Matthew Lillard. Shaggy, you're amazing. Thank you.
William
You're timeless. Yeah. Amazing. So I love how they used him in this movie. Also,
fun fact too is the killers are who you would never even expect.
Yes. Then when you're watching this movie,
so that's something.
There were leaks out here. People on the internet were trying to be smart, and you know, like T'Challa says in Black Panther, all of you were wrong. All of you, every single one of you, including my friend Jake. All of you were wrong. You know nothing. I kill you. You know nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And one of the biggest surprises as we're talking about the movie here is when we're watching the movie, before you get to the crescendo of enjoying said movie, we actually got to see a little surprise trailer that had not leaked online.
That is true.
We saw the Scary Movie 6 trailer, which will be taking pages off. If it's dropped online, we'll try to do a fresh reaction when we can get to it.
Yeah.
But in general, a sidebar for that looks fantastic, looks hilarious. Glad we're seeing the return to that franchise as well.
Yeah.
Because I was told, funny enough, that if Scream was successful, the 7th movie, then they were going to actually consider, there was a meme saying they're only going to make more scary movies if Scream 7 succeeds.
And they decided to do it anyways.
Yeah, so it's just happening anyway.
But then again, the Wayans brothers do have a way of being tricky.
Yeah, they do. They do have a way of being tricky. So the movie, we're introduced to several new characters and several familiar faces. And there are actually kind of some characters that were in the last 2 movies that are kind of sprinkled in there as, newer roles. It's kind of weird with them not being without their predecessor characters, like the news anchors. But one of the cool things is, we've been rewatching the movies, and one thing that's been apparent to me is the Scream movies just don't feel the same without their original components. I think this is a perfect way to end the Scream franchise.
Yeah.
Because without Sydney and Gale, you don't have the Scream movies. I get why they wanted to do Melissa and they wanted to do this is nostalgia done right.
Yes.
It's not in your face. It's not cameo. It's not. No, it's done right. Like, Gail is not in so much of the movie, but her screen time is used perfectly.
Yeah,
And
they use her perfectly, as like you said. I mean, it's on top of not having as much screen time, but it has an impact each time she's there.
Yeah.
Massive.
And while Nev Campbell is in this movie, I would not. Oh, Nev.
Nev Campbell, it's Sydney. Yeah.
Yeah, Sydney. While she's in the movie and she's our main protagonist, she does not dominate this movie in the same way that she did the previous ones. Like, I would not say oh, this is 100% Sydney's movie. It's like
her daughter's.
It's her daughter's story, and like that her motherhood is really what plays a role in that. You get a lot more jokes about the kids, the teenagers, kind of doing things. I love the back and forth about like, oh yeah, the Gen Z Billy Loomis, like some of the little jokes in here. It's almost got.
And to be fair, they were joking about him. He was blonde and looked like a Gen Z Billy Loomis.
I know, it was hilarious. I mean, they got like the right amount of that, almost like a rated R version of the Marvel humor, where it's sprinkled just right. It's not in your face. It's not Thor Ragnarok where it's comedy, but it's like there's little things in there that you're like, okay, that's funny. I like that. Okay,
yeah.
and it's appropriate, and it never. But the movie is still serious. Like, I think this one has the best tone because you feel, you feel all the stabbing, pun intended.
But it's also got emotional.
It's emotional. You feel little moments. I've seen some people say that this movie is the worst in the franchise, and I think that is a load of crap. And you will see in the ranking, and we might have different movies ranked when we talk about it, but in general, I know what is the worst movie already, and I think she knows too, and we'll talk about that in our next one. But just overall in this movie, so we went over the plot a little bit, the characters, new characters that we got to see a little bit more of that I didn't know that aren't really a showcase as much in the trailer, but play a role in the movie. Whoever the actor that played Sydney's husband in this movie was fantastic. I really liked.
Can't remember his name.
You said he was on Community or something, right?
Yeah, I think he was on Community.
I really like. I think his name is Mark in the movie. Mark Evans. I really like Mark, and like in a lot of these movies, the stereotype is usually a lot of characters obviously die in this movie.
And he played a police officer.
But I'm glad that he's not necessarily like he didn't have to just. He should have probably died very tragically, but I mean maybe he will.
That's
yeah.
That's too much.
Sorry. Yes. No. But normally in traditional trends, a lot of the people that are important to loved ones, they normally get skewed. And, skewered, yeah. And in specific fashion, it happens. And one of the beautiful things about the Scream movies is, I think this movie has probably the most creative use of Ghostface kills. Because you literally, he has to be very creative. I mean, there's a few, what he's doing.
There's a few that felt like it was at a Final Destination.
Yeah, they were brutal. They were very brutal. Yeah. Very well handled. So, yeah, I really enjoyed Scream 7. And I'm not just saying that because, we got to go watch it for early and whatever. We did still have to pay and do our thing. So it is. So if I didn't like this movie, I would tell you guys the hard facts. Yeah. But I think that these critics that are even some of the YouTubers that you've come to trust, like Film Stock out there with his review saying this is the worst in the franchise, I think they're dead wrong. And once again, this is just my opinion. But you have a second opinion right here too. So take that for what it's worth. Maybe more people will come out. Maybe it'll be a mixed bag for some of you guys, and that's okay.
Good question. These ones are saying it's the worst movie ever. Have they actually seen it?
Yes.
They have seen it. Okay.
They just either read the reviews and let the reviews get in their mind, or they probably just, I don't know, found something. Some people fabricate ways to say they don't like a movie for clicks.
Whatever reasons.
Yeah, for clicks. They like to say, oh, I didn't like this movie.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so they just like to do that sometimes. But, yeah, so we're going to get into the final section of this review, which is, what we think of the movie, what's the score, everything. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I'm not yet ready to reveal whether it's my favorite in the franchise. I'll save that for the ranking. But I will say it is a very enjoyable Scream movie. It has all the components. And in some ways, it actually doesn't feel like a Scream movie. Like, in some ways, it actually has its own unique plot. Yep. You get to see our characters doing... Sydney's just not... You're not starting this movie like a Scooby-Doo movie where Sydney's popping off Ghostface's heads and killing people right away.
No, she is going back to her being her badass self.
Yeah, well, she does go back to her badass self, but you're seeing her life first. You're seeing her, okay, but in the beginning of this movie, You're seeing her now in a new role where she's a mother.
Yes.
You're seeing her have a job.
Yes.
So I think that's really cool.
In a new place.
That in a new place, yeah, it's very enjoyable. I like that aspect. So Rebecca, would you recommend Scream 7?
I would.
Okay,
Answer
excellent. What is your score for Scream 7 out of 10?
Let's move. Me personally,
Yeah.
a 9.
Are you giving it a 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
All right, that's a good score.
It still has
yeah.
it still has its faults some places, but honestly, I liked it. I think it was. I mean,
I'm gonna go a slight hinge lower, but not by much.
Okay.
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it is very solid. I think if I'm thinking of a movie that's like a 9 out of 10, I'm gonna go like something like The Gentleman, or like a really big, super good, amazing script type film.
but to be fair, I'm a horror movie buff, and I can see the good in a lot of things.
So when you're a horror movie buff, then this is absolutely your movie.
Exactly.
This movie, I will remember this movie. I will enjoy this movie. I don't know if this is going to be stacked in my top 3 movies at the end of the year. But that should show you that there's so many freaking movies that come out, and there's different things that affect different people. Different genres that work for other people, and that's okay. But I think I'm sticking with my 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I like it. But yeah, I think we both thoroughly enjoyed Scream 7. If you guys have any questions for us, please leave them in the comments. And yeah, make sure you guys, of course, headed to the movies. You know, be safe, and don't get locked in the movie theater like we did. It happens. Fun story. And also keep your cell phones away from yourself during the movie. Enjoy the film. Have a big popcorn. Time your bathroom breaks accordingly. You don't want to miss a minute of it. And just in general, I say that. Not for your sake.
Oddly, I had that happen. It was kind of fun.
Yes. But it worked out great for her. She timed it beautifully. So in general, you'll be seeing us on a lot more movie reviews and everything as expected. But the final thing is, guys, just watch yourself. If you know Krav Maga, use it. If you have mace, use it.
Or any martial arts in that sense.
Yep, in any situation. And if a man shows up in a Ghostface costume, avoid him at all costs. For sure.
Yes.
Or he will gut you like a fish. So yeah. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this review, and hopefully you'll come back for more. Make sure you subscribe and get ready to join the multiverse.
Have a good evening, guys.
Perfect.